everybody's favorite, only something I would understand. Looks can be deceiving. And everybody gets that. But looks can be deceiving. You can have a guy who doesn't look that smart. Turns out they're straight A. You could have someone who doesn't look that strong, and they could have world-class strength. Guys who look like they're rugged car guys, they do the manly things, and maybe they couldn't tell you the difference between a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver. Looks are very deceiving when it comes to Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski, throughout his career, displayed himself as a party guy. He was kind of, the big lovable oaf. He was always in this, yeah, he's really good, but you would never give him the keys and tell him to start the car and be in charge. Never give him the keys to the house and say, hey, it's all you. You're calling the shots. The more I've studied and the more I've paid attention, Rob Gronkowski might be the smartest football player of the last 50 years. Rob Gronkowski which some of this was luck, when he got drafted to the Patriots. And I think he saw real early on what he needed to do, what he had to do, and now he is going to profit off it the rest of his life. Rob Gronkowski got 3 Super Bowls, a bunch of receiving records for tight ends, all pros, a really nice contract, one of the few guys the Patriots were willing to pay top dollar for. And he also got some injuries. Some very bad injuries. Missed almost the full season injuries. Missed a Super Bowl injuries. And Rob Gronkowski looked at that, looked at the money he had in his account, and he thought to himself, my grandfather used to say, athletes that die on the sword is the stupidest thing he's ever seen. Get your money, get some fame, get out. And Rob Gronkowski did just that. He got his money, he got his accolades, he got his fame, and he got out. And he got out of time at 30 years old, no CTE that we know of, no life-threatening injury, no life-damaging brain trauma, and he was still, at the time he got out, one of the most marketable and profitable football players on the planet. Gronk just recently signed a deal to be an FS1 Fox analyst. What a perfect job. The height of his popularity has not died down. And he is about to come on his very first week. This is so smart. He's going to be on the Thursday Night Football crew. Oh, who's playing on Thursday night? Oh, it's the Patriots. You know who the world would love to talk to about the Patriots? Maybe their most famous and beloved player this side of Tom Brady. And now Gronk gets to be an analyst for years to come at the end of the New England dynasty, and his popularity will not fade, and it's almost going to be gravitated and held up strictly due to the fact of he was a former Patriot. Sometimes you don't have to think of the next great invention. You just need to be in the room with smart people and do the right thing. And that in itself is the smartest decision you can make. Gronk continues to put himself in the smart room with smart people and keep making smart choices. At one point in time, we all thought Gronk was the big oaf. He was the party guy. He wasn't the responsible guy. You couldn't leave the keys to the house. If he was your kid and you left him alone, you were probably wondering if your house is going to burn down. And he continues to make smart financial decisions, career decisions, smart health decisions. And no, yeah, if he really had wanted to, he could have still came back this year and been one of the top 2 tight ends in football with Travis Kelce. Instead, Travis Kelce is out there getting hit on a Kansas City team that just lost its first game and has had some back-to-back so-so performances. And Gronk's going to get a really nice comfy chair, a really nice salary to do what I hope to be at one day, which is get paid a lot of money to just talk about sports and to be a personality. Gronk is one of the smartest football players of the last 50 years.